Hello guys, Red Hunya, welcome back to another review. As promised, I am reviewing the Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue motorcycle set. So let's kick this off. We're going to look at the packaging quick. Not going to spend too long since you guys should already know what to expect. The packaging here hasn't really changed all too much. You can test Raptor Blue beforehand. You can even try the light here. It doesn't really show what it does. I'll have to try it in the dark. You got the T-Rex up in the corner, Dino hybrid, and Velociraptor Blue comes with the same kind of feature that came on the Titan Velociraptors with that glowing light-up back piece, blah blah blah. We'll get into that a little bit later in the review. Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue. We finally have an Owen figure, and he comes with a motorcycle, looking somewhat like the motorcycle in the movie. Owen Alpha. Keep an eye out for these two figures, the same as the last packaging we looked at. Here's the back. We have a big blown up image of Raptor Blue. LED light reveals skin pattern. And Owen with his lever action rifle looking like a badass on his motorcycle. That about does it for the packaging here, so if you give me a sec, I'll cut all the stuff out and we can take a closer look at this playset. And yes. Alright, so even has this manual in the secret hidden compartment, like a lot of the Jurassic World stuff has. Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue, Jurassic World. This doesn't really show anything else other than how to change the batteries on the flashlight for the light up blue feature. So not really much else here, but just for anyone that didn't know, there's an instruction manual underneath. Alright, so here we go. We have the set out of the package. Where do I start first? Let's start with Velociraptor Blue, and we'll get to Owen after. Owen and his bike after. The only difference, if it isn't already deadly obvious, is Blue this time, along with the Owen set, does not come with her gear. But if you already have the Basher and Butter Blue here, you can always just put this gear on like so, and you'll have a Basher and Butter Blue with light up skin on the back and her rocket missile. But if you're not lucky enough to have two of these Basher and Butters, can't say I blame you if you don't, because it's whatever. But yeah, kind of cool we can interchange if you have this piece, but kind of lame that this blue figure would have been so much more enhanced if it came with this light up feature and this, but sadly it only comes with this, so kind of depressing. But either way, it's the same B&B form of blue here. And I actually even forgot to touch on in my other review, this little camera piece rotates. I think I forgot just because it's not really that big of a deal anyway, it just rotates up and down. But another thing, Hasbro got a little bit lazy. Here on the original Bash and Butter, it's red. And here on the new one, they didn't even paint it. Because why not? Let's put that over there. So yeah, this is an exact copy of the Basher and Butter Blue. It even has the really lame dino damage with no blood. It's just 3 little red slash marks with some torn skin. You got the JW logo. Again, same figure. This piece can rotate if you want. I forgot to touch on that in my other review. It actually rotates 360. But yeah. Push it down for the chomping action. And I think there might be some, they might have fixed, I heard there was some people saying there was like leg issues with the way the legs stand, but I think they may have fixed it because mine seems to stand fine. And there's no like odd stuff. They both kind of stand fine for me. They both can stand fine. Let's see if this one's, oh, see, yeah, they did fix it. Whatever this issue was, or this is just the way I had. Yeah, my original Bash and Butter Blue here has some like weird, odd standing issues with both of the legs hitting the ground. Like you almost need like a penny or something for that. But you can get it to stand, or you can use the arms, because the arms are just really freaking long to help it stand. So it's not a huge deal, but they did seem like they kind of fixed it here. However, I don't know how they did, but they did somehow. So you don't really need a penny because both of the feet are flat. Alright, I'm spending way too long on that. Alright, let's see if we can... I kind of feel like this feature didn't really work the best last time, but... Ooh, oh, there we go. Now it comes in a little bit better. There we go. So you can see the pattern this blue has. Sorry about the quality, but you can kind of make out the pattern here. It's almost like the DNA looking strand on this Bash and Butter of blue. Comes in a lot better than the other Titan Raptor, which I have right here. This is the Titan Raptor. Let's see if I can get this one to come in a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know why. This didn't really work all the best last time, but this is the Titan Raptor of blue with the light up feature. It's got more of like a checkered, camo-y looking pattern. And the Basher and Biter here from the Raptor motorcycle set has almost like this DNA looking pattern. Kind of cool. Thank you for letting me come in the review. I'm leaving now. So yeah, that's kind of about it. It's just that light up feature with this. You press this red button. And I'm pretty sure Owen could hold this if you want. None of these other Jurassic World figures are going to be able to hold this gigantic flashlight. But Owen here may be able to. If you get it to sit in his hand right, I'm not sure if his hand's going to be able to actually like grip it. But yeah, he can kind of hold it. Not sure how well without it falling out of his hands. Really kind of depressing though. I was really hoping for like an exclusive Raptor Blue instead of like just a repackaging of Basher and Biter Blue. I mean, I don't have a problem with Basher and Biter Blue because I actually rated this as one of the better Basher and Biters from the line, but overall, this is just kind of disappointing, and you let me down, Hasbro. You let me down. I was really hoping for another exclusive Velociraptor, like a new figure instead of just a repackaging of a Basher and Biter, so get this out of my face! Now let's look at Owen next. Owen coming with his Model 1895 lever action rifle. Wouldn't be my weapon of choice while being on an island of dinosaurs, especially an island with mutant hybrid dinosaurs. Not my weapon of choice, but nonetheless, this was a pretty kick-ass rifle in the movie he had. He can hold it in his hand about as good as that. But either way, it's still a nice little rifle figure that's pretty cool, and for Hasbro, it's got some nice detail with the scope. I don't know, it's a pretty nice little rifle accessory. Owen here doesn't really look anything like Chris Pratt from the movie at all. He's got some different shades of brown in his hair, and some brown here on his forehead, and his beard, which doesn't even look like a beard, it's just kind of brown painted in on his face, and around where his mustache is. It looks like he has poop smeared on his face, to be honest. Doesn't really look like Owen, but head can kind of move. Kind of weird. Go 360, so you can move the arm completely 360 by the shoulder, and then by here the elbow is another 360 movement, which I don't really like. And his arm his arm here looks like it's bent downwards, and if you move it like that so it looks correct, it looks like it's, I don't know, weird. You can see there's another joint so you can move the arms. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna break it when I'm doing this. You can move them like forward and back too with that joint. So you can move them forward and back like that. But I feel like I'm gonna break it, so I don't really like doing that actually. Weird. But yeah, that's Owen. Not that impressed, but I guess it's better than these. And for anyone curious, here's Jurassic Park. He's about basically the same size as the Jurassic Park 3 figures. So you can go with your Jurassic Park 3 figures. Here's the original Jurassic World humans we got. And here's Carter from Kenner the Lost World. Just slightly standing a little bit taller, but not by much. So I'd actually even say Owen's almost maybe slightly bigger than the Jurassic Park 3 humans, scale-wise, but close enough. And let's look at his bike. Got a pretty nice looking motorcycle here, looking pretty much almost like the one in the movie. Would have been cool if the light feature that they had was actually on the bike, and this bike had a light feature. Not a huge deal though, that it's not working one. I'm trying to feel the tires. They feel like they're almost plasticky, or they feel slightly rubber, but I think they're plastic. I can't tell. They almost feel like a slightly rubbery plastic, the tires, so kind of cool that they're not just hard plastic. Bike even has a kickstand, so when you're not using it, and then when you want to have it parked, kickstand. No kickstand, falls over. The front brake and the clutch levers are painted silver. It's kind of cool. Got some nice detail. The motor. And for what it is, I mean, this is another pretty cool motorcycle from a Jurassic toy line here. I like it. I still prefer the dirt bikes from previous toy lines, but for what it is, this isn't that bad. Let's see if I can get Owen to mount this. So this is about as good as I could get his hands on the handlebars. Maybe if you played around or fiddled with it a little bit more, you could get it slightly better. But when his hands are on the handlebars, the bike piece here can't move. Otherwise, if it was, it would. As you can see, it can rotate here for when you're turning. But for the most part, I can get his right hand around this handlebar, but I have troubles trying to get this one on this other handlebar from the way this rotates. It doesn't really want to grab on. But maybe if I played around with it, I could get it, but I really don't like the joints here in the elbow, how it like goes 360 and they bend. It's very awkward. I'm not a fan. But halfway decent Owen with motorcycle. Let's go get IREX. Woo! Perhaps you can maybe pose it too, so he could be riding and have his lever action. Be riding and have his lever action. But yeah, I like the motorcycle. So that about does it for my review for the Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue playset. So if you want to find this playset, I went to Target. They had it for $19.99 and ended up being like $21, $24 with tax. I heard some people that got this set early, they got it for like $15 or $12, but now that it's officially out on store shelves, I do believe the retail price for this set is $20. So yeah, keep an eye out and you might find it. Do not purchase this from someone online selling it for $40 or $50 because it's not worth it. I'd say $20 is max right now for this. Anyone charging more than $20 for this is just out of their goddamn mind and should burn in hell. Goddamn scalpers. But my rating for this set, I was going to give it about a 2.5, but I'm probably just going to give it a 2. The Basher and Biter of Blue, although I do like the Basher and Biter of Blue with the gun, the light-up feature here on this one isn't as cool, so it kind of detracts a little bit, and the iffy paint job about not painting all that, and I don't know. They fixed the standing though, so it's not bad. So like, the Basher and Biter of Blue is kind of a letdown, but I guess depending how you look at it, if you don't have a Basher and Biter Blue, it's not a big deal. Owen's pretty meh. I mean, his gun's cool and his bike's cool, but the figure himself is kind of a letdown. But it's better than nothing. It sure kicks the hell out of these. Yeah, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Yeah. So yeah, I'd give this set about a solid 2. I was going to give it a 2.5, 2.5, but I'd say a 2 is probably where this falls for me. The bike. My two favorite pieces of the set here, ladies and gentlemen, the bike and his rifle. These are kind of just bleh. So yeah. Give the video a like if you enjoyed this review, or if you have this set, and if you already have the set, let me know what you think. Do you like the Owen figure, or do you think he's good? The only thing I don't like about him, other than the details in this not really looking like Owen, I mean, it's excusable, because even this doesn't really look like Alan Grant, so all action figures aren't going to be 100%. So it's not the likeliness of Owen that does it, it's just, I don't like the joints here in the arms, how it like rotates 360 then up and down. I feel like I'm going to break these when I'm doing this. You can see, like, it's really weird. I don't know. But if you don't have a Basher and Biter Blue, I'd say I'd recommend this. But until next time, guys, tune in next weekend. I will be reviewing a Jurassic Park 3 playset, capping off the Jurassic Park 3 reviews. So until then, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and post a comment and leave a like below. Red Hunya signing out.